but there's a crew in town. The head hillbillies are making their rounds. Small town whispers loud and clear. The sheriff shot the judge in his chambers chair.
Sheriff got a secret he won't keep. Judge shot dead in his disbelief. A lot of people have some stories to tell. Dark pass away, get the sound of a shotgun shell.
All the secrets spill on down. Voices loud in this old town. From the courthouse to the ground. Rumors fly and they can't be bound.
Neighbors hide behind their blinds. Whisper tales of troubled minds. Skeletons covering the mountainside. A treacherous reality in the pines.
Winter reveals the hidden lies. Moonlight couldn't mask their cries. Shadows caught in sunlit skies. There's no cover, no disguise. All the secrets spill on down. Voices loud in this old town. From the courthouse to the ground. Rumors fly and they can't be
Winter reveals the hidden lie. Moonlight could mask their cries. Shadows caught in sunlit skies. There's no cover, no disguise.
all the secrets spill on down. Voices loud in this old town. From the courthouse to the ground. Rumors fly and they can't be bound.
Hello, everybody. How are you this evening? Welcome to the show. My name is Elizabeth, and this is Hillbilly Crime. Zelmy's supposed to be joining us. I figured she'd have done been on here. Hello, Miss Nancy. So I originally had planned to show you guys a couple of live videos that were taken the other day. So there was a lady who fell over one of the scenic overlooks on the mountain a couple days ago. And it was all over Facebook. And so somebody had commented on, and I shared it. And somebody had commented on there and said that somebody was up there whenever it happened, and they had some live video of it. So I followed it and went and watched the video. She had a couple of different lives that she had done. It was just a lady and her husband who just happened to have stopped by the overlook that day, and they had blocked off traffic on the highway. So nobody was allowed through there. But where they had been there, previously, they kind of got stuck in the mix of this big rescue attempt that the fire department and everybody was putting together. Now I have a few pictures we're going to look at. This is the top of the overlook here. This is after they rescued her. Let me take that one down. This one is the side there. Okay, we've got a few photos. It is very confusing to me how anyone got off of where they were supposed to be. Okay. Like this was while everybody was up there trying to figure out what to do, how to get her up. Now, you see how this kind of dead ends up there at the top. It's got boundaries, very clearly marked boundaries. So the only way that she could have gotten over there, I mean, unless she slipped and fell somehow, or dropped her phone maybe while she was up there and thought, well, I'll walk around and try and grab it that way. I don't know. I have no idea. But we were planning on watching the videos today, and whenever I went to go grab them, to put them in the lineup and the description and stuff, they had been taken down. So I was being nosy and I went through and was trying to find out why it had been taken down. And I came across a couple of things here. Let me pull this up. So I might get in trouble for this. You guys, some of you all out there are probably not going to like what I have to say. But there is no expectation of privacy once we leave our home. Okay. That's just the law. All right. Too many people have gotten upset about being filmed somewhere out in the public, and they've tried this argument. They've called the police. They've done whatever, and they find out, that you really cannot stop anybody from filming. And so anyway, the reason they found this lady, this is the biggest part of the story. She, from what I found, she had been over the hill an hour before she was seen. And it was a little boy and his family who saw her. So him and his family had gotten out. I've got a picture of them. They had gotten out, and he saw her. Look here. There's this little boy. His name is Brantley Eads. And his grandma had put a post on Facebook, and she said, everyone that knows me and knows my family, please follow Tanya Williams Bly. That's the lady who videoed it, okay? She and her husband are wonderful people. We all worked as a team yesterday when my grandson saw something over the cliff. Several had overlooked and saved this lady, whom had been laying there for well over an hour before we all arrived. Thanks, Tanya. You guys are great. So that was written by this little boy's grandma. This little boy right here is the one that saved her life, okay? She had been laying there over an hour. And so then I go, and the lady answers her, and says it was a blessing that we all crossed each other's paths. Thank you. And so then somebody completely, I have no idea who it is, chimes in. And this is the comment that she decides to leave to this lady. Hey, Tanya, I understand it was a high adrenaline situation being there in that environment, and filming was the option chosen. So it's kind of like already coming off like, I realize that you chose to film it, but I wouldn't have chose to do that. That's just how I perceive that comment, okay? And then it goes on to say, kudos for helping people understand what was going on by going live. Definitely a blessing the boy was able to notice her, and professionals were able to arrive on scene. However, didn't you know there was going to be a however? Of course, because people can't just say thank you. No, they have to be little smart tails. However, is it a blessing that the video is beginning to go viral on a public platform? The woman in the video has privately contacted you to remove the video due to personal information, zooming in on the face and such being in the video while emergency personnel were assisting her. Hopefully her messages and the people contacting you haven't been ignored. When saving lives, sometimes when we only focus on the physical aspect, we forget how the mental and psychological well-beings are impacted when publicly displayed beyond a small town. Thank you for your awareness and importance of blessings, and feel free to message if you have any concerns. Now that was from Miss Cassie Phillips, who decided to leave that little snarky comment on that lady's Facebook. Now she had already taken it down, so the video's not up anymore. And whenever I saw it, like it was already over 100,000 views at the time that I saw it. And I got a ton of still photographs of it. So I should have recorded it though, but I didn't. But I just thought that was really snarky. I thought that was really rude. I think that was really disrespectful. We can plainly see the boundaries on this overlook, and I think that it involved a whole lot of people, not just her, unfortunately. And you know, I don't know, what do you think about it, Mom?
Well, she must have been on the other side of that rail. I don't know what she would have been doing over there. I mean, that scares me to get on the edge like that, but she must have not have been afraid of heights and got right over there to get her a good look and topped over.
Well,
one thing I can think happened.
It is so far up, like it's on an incline like this. So if you fall over the edge up there, that's a long fall. I mean, and if she was by herself, like I'm trying to think of different kinds of scenarios that could have happened, but like, if you're with your boyfriend.
She must have been by herself.
Well, she was on a stretcher. They took her out on a stretcher. And apparently, I mean, if she contacted the lady who took the video to have her take it down, I'm sure that she's probably okay. But so that was the big excitement in the last few days on the mountain.
I just don't know how people get into those fixes of falling over there.
Well, this little boy that saw her was very upset. Like he was during the video. I watched the video. I sent it to Mom and she watched it too. And it took him about, it seemed to take like 20 or 30 minutes for all of the fire department and the first responders to figure out a plan of how to get her back up the hill. And him and his family, I think that's his little sister sitting there on the fence. He was just tore all to pieces, thinking that she wasn't going to be okay. But he was the one who spotted her, who saw her, and who alerted the authorities to to her needing help. So, but you have to think, it's gonna come out. Like, it's gonna come out who it was eventually. You can't keep that kind of stuff secret so much. I mean, I'm sorry it happened. I think it's just a horrible thing. I think it's awful that it happened. But, then again, you have this little hero here who is.
That's right. He's a little hero.
He is a little hero, and he is from Virgie, Kentucky. If he hadn't seen her, this outcome could have been completely different. We could be looking at a totally different outcome here. I mean, if she was a victim of a crime, absolutely, you have victims' privacy and stuff like that. I mean, I have pictures of her, but I'm not going to put them up because she's asking for her privacy. But eventually, it's going to come out. And, there was a whole lot of people involved in this. It's not every day that somebody falls over an overlook, and survives.
Well, we used to write these ballads, Polly, pretty Polly. And then we'd write one about Maggie and poor Ellen Smith. How was she found? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dead on the ground. Well, those were ways to communicate to other people. They was warning people. They were warning people that you don't want to get caught in this stuff. Well, that's what these videos do. You know what I'm saying? When we tell about it, it's to say, be careful. You all can fall over them things.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's not anybody around to help you. There's not every day a little bitty hero comes along and finds you fell over the cliff.
That's right. Absolutely. It's not every day that you get saved. A miracle happens.
To me, a miracle has happened to me.
But this is why it's important to follow the rules. Follow the guidelines. If it is posted, don't go over the boundaries. Then don't go over the boundaries. There's a reason why they say, this is a safety zone, or, no crossing beyond this point, because when you do, things happen, and then, more lives are put at risk, trying to rescue. But this was a very good outcome. It was a positive outcome. So we're not just gonna we're not gonna fuss or nothing about it. I just wanted I wanted to highlight it and show y'all somebody fell over the overlook, but they're alive. Art imitates life, you guys. Art imitates life. It's just one of those things. But now listen, we're going to change the subject. We are going to move on to a completely different topic. But y'all say a prayer for Mr. Brantley Eads, our little Kentucky hero, the littlest hero. We are just so proud of him, and we just wanted to highlight him and his family. Okay. Now, we're going to move on to the Mickey Steins case. Now, some of our friends at R&M Productions, now they did what I always said I was going to do, and I never did get to it. They did an amazing job, you guys. They put together a video compilation of all of the courthouse video from the beginning to the end. They have let us watch it on the show with you guys tonight. So I don't know if there's volume on this. I'm watching it again with you all and with mommy. So let's get to it. It's a little below an hour. It's right below an hour. But they did a fantastic job putting this together, you guys. Absolutely. Thank you so much for letting us watch it. So this is that morning. We've got the preacher in the windowsill, the judge, Mickey, and the other rehab guy, Mr. Ison.
I didn't notice he had love on his t-shirt.
Brother Love. Sound like Diddy, buddy. There you've got Mike Watts. We love Mike. Mike's a good dude, man. Good dude. Hit that like button for us, y'all. And make sure you go over to R&M Productions and subscribe to their channel. They've got a whole bunch of videos that they also did on this case pertaining to like the depositions and stuff. They've got a whole playlist over there if y'all want to go check that stuff out. See that lady that just came in? Now she's the same one that's sitting in the windowsill, I think, here in a little bit. I think that's the same lady. We'll see whenever it comes back up. There were some pieces of this that I think were cut out in some of the other videos that we watched. So they really did a great job on this, y'all. We also have memberships, you guys. We have channel memberships. Make sure you join if you can. And if you can't, we also have gifted memberships. So if you want to help support some of the hillbillies that can't afford it, you can gift memberships. You can gift one, or you can gift 5, or you can gift 10 or 20. And that helps some of those who can't do it. YouTube, you only have to make sure that you are already a subscriber, which doesn't cost anything, and make sure that you have your gifting turned on in your settings. As long as your gifting is turned on, you can receive a membership. We've started our, there they are. Good to see you, honey. We've started our shorts, our little funny skits, the shorts. We're going to start having our members only shorts along with that. So make sure get a membership. I was chit-chatting there. Was you paying attention? Tell me. I think you were asleep, wasn't you?
You think I'm what?
You were asleep, weren't you?
No, I was just laying over there on the couch. I just didn't know what time it was, I guess.
That little lady it showed in the hallway there with the yellow jacket, she is the sweetest woman that I think I have ever talked to up there at that courthouse. She is always so helpful. She is a great staff member for the clerk's office.
So
now, look, there you go. There's our butler. There's Butler in the pink shirt, y'all. There's my big butt. And there's Angie.
He's gonna get mad at you.
Oh, he's already mad at me. I don't care. And there's Angie Fields sitting right directly across from him. See, that's Angie that's still sitting there. That girl that gets up, I don't know who she is. But the one who's sitting there with her hair up, that's Angie Fields. Yes, that is Angie Fields. And so imagine, you guys, imagine Mickey had to walk in there every single day and talk to her. And it wasn't just him. Now they're showing, let me move these comments. See, the sheriff's department is right directly behind the courthouse. So he just walks down, walks across this one lane street, and it's right beside that church there. It used to be the old water department. See, they've done it. Man, you guys did so good on this video. It's really amazing. And see, they're showing you where they walk down, and there's street side. Now, Street Side Bar and Grill is also the location where another big case happened. The death of the Boggs boy on New Year's Eve. A group of people got in a big old fight, and one of them pulled out a knife, and the next thing you know, the boy was unalive. And that had a big trial in Whitesburg. Mommy knew that boy. But that also happened at Street Side Bar and Grill. Because it's the nightclub of Letcher County. Like, that's where they go have live music. That's where they
Was
had.
that at New Year's Eve? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it was on New Year's Eve. Thank you, Marnie. Thank you. Thank you, Backwoods,
So now
Georgia.
is this before he's walking there? Is this before?
This is at lunch now.
Oh, okay. He's going to deliver food.
He's getting ready to go to the. Oh yeah, okay. Now this is the front of the courthouse. So this now is where they have the metal detectors. Now they have a little tiny metal detector thing there as you come in the front door. But used to, you didn't have that. There's the clerk Mead's office there at the front, and this front door on the right, like kind of back before you go out, this door on the right, that's the door that you go into the judge's courtroom and the judge's chambers. It takes you into both. $12.12. You see, used to, when they had to stand out there and smoke, that's where they used to smoke, was here at the side, right where Mickey's standing. But then Judge Mullins started smoking in the courthouse. And it was right about the time everybody got elected. When Bert Sloan was elected as jailer, they all had a smoking room downstairs, right outside of the jail. That's where they started smoking. And they all just got more brave and got more brave and got more brave as time went on. When they got away with smoking in the basement, then they got away with smoking upstairs. And then he got away with smoking right in his chambers. You know, people just, you know, I mean, that's just human nature too. I'm not picking on anybody, but people press the boundaries to see how far they can get. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I will. I don't see, you did a great job, man. Y'all did amazing. See? Yeah, that's a little kid's digger. That's like a little kid's digger. Now you finally see it. You can see the little seat and stuff on it. And you don't see, I don't see the Matt Butler signs over here on the floor either. So Matt must bring those in later. There he goes, and he supposedly has the preacher in the truck with him. So these two stick around. And that guy's the rehab guy. I still don't know who she is. She could be from LKLP. She could be from one of the rehabs. I don't know. She could be part of probation. I have no idea. And there he is coming back at 2:36. Now he's coming back with the preacher man. I wish they would show him and the preacher coming into the building. See, they didn't release that part either. We see him coming into the judge's office, into his chambers, but we don't see them walking into the actual building. And we don't see, oh, there they are. You got it. Oh, man, you got it all, don't you? Look there, you got it all. Yes. Man, you got it all. I don't remember seeing this. I might have seen that before. I've seen this stuff so much. But there they are. And see, they came in through the back. So they came in through that back room. So they came in, and that's where Butler was sitting. Was in that smoking room back there in the back, and that's also where Angie was sitting. Was in that bar room. And that girl there, I think that's a girl that's in that suit. I actually think I saw her in a graduation photo of somebody that I know that graduated. So, she looked like she was kind of a bigwig. That's who it was. She was for mental health services, so that kind of fits. There we go. 242. It goes up. See, everybody listening. Oh, it's untangled. Dun, dun. I confuse myself at this point. Waiting on somebody. Somebody had threw something at me the other day, and they thought, what if it was a big setup? What if Mickey was supposed to, or somebody else was supposed to have done something to the judge? Like, what if it was a hit out on the judge? So I don't see anything like that. I think the judge looks more authority that he would even have to listen. I reached out to a lady. Somebody had sent a tag to me, her, and she listed her. I reached out to her, but she hasn't answered. That's what I was afraid of. That Victor would take it seriously. Oh, he was, hello. 248. I'm just tired of all this together. I figure everybody's kind of tired of even looking at all of this video. We've seen it so much. Irritated. Like, he don't stop. Rolls the eyes. that any better? They kind of had a heartbeat sound on the video. Is my audio any better?
So I got me a top here.
Oh, there's Mommy.
See?
Good. Yeah.
It had a lining in it, and I thought, I don't want that. You know, you want a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's my style.
Mommy tears up all kinds of her clothes and makes her own
Well,
wardrobe. I had to turn my fan off. It's 2:50, so we're almost. We're only halfway through it. I turned it down. Turned it off.
well, I can't see what it looks like.
Oh, I didn't look at you there, Mommy, until you was walking away.
I'm gonna go look for me.
All right. Oh gosh. Here we are. He's like, you sit back down there. Man, Judge, why didn't you fight? Man, every time we get to this point, I'm just like, get up, Judge. Tackle him. Fight for your life. He's like, we don't have to do this. My God, Mickey, why'd you do this? Jeez, man. Man, I just don't know how. Don't know how. See, there's the lady in the green dress. That might have been the lady that was sitting up there. See, that right there is where that front door comes to. And there's his courtroom. There's Judge Mullins' courtroom. And see how they have those tables set up there? I think that's how they set. See, that's Angie right there. That's Angie. And she's running in there. See, that's the secretary's office. Where did Angie go? Because when Angie takes that corner, when she goes around, it should take her into this room. She was running towards the sound. I don't think she was running the other way. I'm almost positive, unless I've got that backwards in my mind somehow, but I don't think I do. That hallway that you see her running down, and when she turns that right, that should be this door right here at the bottom of the screen. Unless it's that hallway there. I don't think so, because there's a door right here. No. It would be this one right here. I think I'm right. But no,
Yeah.
but you never see her come running through there unless we see her here in a minute. But you notice they don't know who's the one that's done this yet. Now look, you're going to see this lady in the green dress right there, and you're going to see the preacher man about knock her over. Look, here comes the preacher man. He came running past her, about knocked her down. Get out of the way. And you see people
I
was
gotta get
running.
away from here.
Yeah. You see people were running. So you can't, that argument of, oh, well, the people didn't hear it. People didn't hear it. That doesn't hold water. That doesn't hold water because you just saw everybody take off running. Now, here in a minute, we're also going to see them sitting out there on the front side. And look at him. Just, I'm just like, there's no way. This man should be immediately removed from working in any court security position ever again. Ever again. Like, you didn't even
He's
try.
afraid of blood, Elizabeth.
Well, he shouldn't have a court security job where his job is to protect the judge and court officers. He put his weapon, he had it holstered before they ever even knew what was going on. Now everybody's already took off running. Here's Mickey come walking out. Now the preacher man took off running. It looked like he took off running down towards Jamie Hatton's office. There goes Mickey down towards the sheriff's department. See, man, I love how you guys did that. You all did such a good job. And the sheriff's department's right there at the end. But he doesn't go all the way to the sheriff's department because then he turns around and he just walks right back up. Now watch, you're going to see the preacher man come out the bottom corner here. All these cops coming in. I'm being nice. I'm being good.
No, I'm talking to this cat.
Oh, good. Okay, so there's Michael. Michael looks like look, he hollers at Mickey. We didn't see that before, guys. He's hollering at Mickey. I knew that they saw each other right here. Look. He talked to him. I didn't think they talked, but they talked to each other.
They don't know that Mickey's the shooter yet.
Well, I think Michael probably had a pretty good idea at that time. I mean, I'd say, I don't know. I wonder if he was confused. Look, Mickey just kind of walks around. Man, that detective sure, he didn't tell any of this on the stand, did he? He didn't say that Mickey walked around for 15 minutes before, or however long it was. Wow. I wish we had the video of him surrendering himself when he, walked in the building. We don't have that, do we?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. The whole thing is odd.
9, officer. Just come out on radio.
Well, I told him to put them in separate rooms so they don't talk to each other, too.
Yeah. Have you got the witnesses?
No, they're doing the witnesses.
Who's in witnesses?
Justin and a couple other people are walking the witnesses down through there.
And the work of securing the crime scene began.
I think he's getting that other one.
They've still got the 1015 in the foyer of the courthouse. There's also some witnesses in the judge's office, not far from where he's at. You want us to go ahead and take him down to the jail so we can get the rest of the witnesses out of the judge's office in the courthouse.
Well, we got a lot going on right now.
I think right. You talk
That it is, brother.
You okay?
Why are you going to transport me in a vehicle for?
Probably not to put you in Letcher County Jail. I mean,
Why?
just probably because I don't know though. I don't know if that's
I don't
happening.
mind to be down there.
You don't mind to be down there?
They'll put me in a
Well, I mean,
cell.
we'll talk about that. You know, I have to talk to see what the logistics is.
When I got to get put in a vehicle and go outside.
Well, yeah, I understand why you're worried, but at the same time, you know how it is for something like this. We're going to be worried about you in the jail down here with local people. You
Right
know,
now, I'm alive and well, no weapons on me. So if I leave this building, I won't draw another breath.
And that's his wife trying to get in there.
we're going to
Go where?
in one of these rooms, and we're going to talk real fast.
Oh, yeah, not in one of these right here.
I don't know. I think they cleared one out. So
Who was that in the hallway?
why? I ain't gonna let nothing happen. Okay, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. So don't worry about that. I'll stick with you until you go to your cell. Okay, you'll be all right.
Who was that in the red suit or the red shirt that just walked by? I don't think that would have been Matt, because we saw Matt in the pink shirt that day. He was there. Matt was there outside in the parking lot during this time because he was yelling at everybody, all the witnesses that were out there, telling them to put their phones up, that it was disrespectful of the scene.
I promise you.
Yeah, I know better, man.
What? Nikki, you know, we just talked about we known each other forever. I ain't gonna let nobody hurt you. Would you talk right here? If we pulled up some chairs, we'll just talk low. We're just trying not to let everybody hear stuff and see everything.
I don't care if everybody hears. I just don't feel safe.
Okay. Well, here you should feel safe. There's cameras here. There's people everywhere. People in there. So if we pull up some chairs right here, would you talk to us right here?
And transport stuff.
Well, that's transport is another issue. We'll make sure you're safe on that too. We'll wait till after we get done talking.
I ain't trying to be difficult, guys, but I don't feel safe.
So we got to know what led to this, Mickey. What transpired leading up to this? Because I know it just didn't happen for no reason. Something's happened. Everything has a reason why it happened and why somebody acts the way they do.
Just be fair to me.
We'll be fair to you.
Just don't beat on me.
I ain't gonna beat on you. Nobody else is gonna beat on you. You know that.
Don't shoot me. Somebody don't want to kill me, man.
Nobody's gonna shoot you. Nobody's gonna kill you.
Don't do that. Don't shoot me. Kill me and stuff.
So what? Tell me about what was going on earlier today. What was you doing earlier today? Tell me about your day.
It was fine.
Good day? Normal stuff? Office stuff? Why was you over here at the courthouse? Was you had to come over here drop off some papers, so you come over here and talk to somebody
Court, come over here all the time.
for
man.
court?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time. Just come over. We
So-
had lunch together at Street Side,
Who did?
several people.
Who all had lunch?
Who's he looking at there?
Let's talk about it. What happened today?
Which jail are we going to?
I think, not positive, Mickey, but I think they're transporting you to the Leslie County Jail for your safety.
For your safety. And Mickey, you've been around most.
I'll never make it to Leslie County Jail.
Hey, who do you want to?
Put me in Leslie County Jail. I get killed there, I get killed in the jail. So yes, y'all might as well do it.
Who do you want to transport you? Of all the police officers here, who do you want to go with you? It has to be at least one KSP officer. Even if you ask one of your deputies, who, Jason Bates is going to transport you. I'll go with Jason Bates. You know me and Bates our whole lives. You know we ain't going to do anything to you. I'll go with Bates down there with you.
Mickey, why do you think we're gonna do something to you? I don't understand that. Why would we want to
There's
hurt you?
somebody on the way. Y'all stop and let somebody on the way.
No,
Like, we're gonna stop and let somebody do something to you?
no.
That's actually kind of insulting. If we do that.
No. We would
Sorry.
never.
Look, I know this is obviously a very crappy situation, but I assure you that we have no intentions of harming you whatsoever.
We ain't going to do anything to you.
Yeah, I'm not going back in them rooms now.
We ain't. We'll talk right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, be fair to me now.
We're going to be fair.
I seen the look.
From who?
Jackie, y'all, come on now.
No,
Don't kill me.
no, worry about that.
Don't
I mean,
punish
this is
me, you know, let's be fair.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on you, I promise that.
Don't shoot me.
I know,
Nothing like that.
I don't know you nothing like these guys do, Mickey, but unfortunately, they've told me this is my case. But I guarantee you, nobody within the state police.
Like, it's like he completely doesn't understand what he just did. You know, he's like, oh, don't pew pew me, man. Don't pew pew me. Although you just pew pewed somebody 8 times and left them laying in the floor. Somebody who had their hands up, who was trapped in a corner and had no escape. It's like he completely fails to realize. And listen, we're not saying that guy's not just a fine fella, but it still is not a very good look, okay? Like, no, but I don't think anybody was trained to, nobody in Whitesburg was trained to know death. And so they just knew not that he was gone and there was no help. I don't buy that. I don't buy that, okay? Somebody was hurt and it was our judge, and we're not doctors. None of us are doctors, not even EMTs are doctors, you know. But they still, how many times do we see them still give them CPR? They still start chest compressions. They at least try. There was no attempt whatsoever to even put pressure on a wound, to even get close enough to even see what his wounds were. I mean, I'm sorry. I just think that, and I'm not going to change my mind on that. I think that this entire situation was just very, very casual. I don't think that anybody really took it as seriously as what it deserved to be taken. But we can agree to disagree, y'all.
Any ill intentions, or nobody's gonna lay a finger on you. Why would we?
There he is.
Just tell me fire away.
Mickey, you know we will be. You know we will be. You know I've worked with you for how long now? You know how I work. You know how I've operated. I've always been fair with anybody.
They say he's transporting.
Yeah.
So who's waiting on us at the Leslie County Jail or?
Nobody.
Yeah, just be fair to me, man. Give me a trial, you know? Give me a trial.
Well, you know we're gonna be fair to you. You've known us for.
Yeah, man. Box lift up, just be fair to me, though, man. Give me a trial.
I told him I'll ride with you too to make sure nothing.
Yeah, he can ride with me. You know, he can ride with me if that makes you feel better.
I mean, I understand why, you know, everybody come in huffy and puffy, but there was several of them.
See, I want to see
Well,
that.
you know,
It's a day. I know.
emotions are high when things happen like that.
I want to see how everybody came in huffing and puffing. That's the piece of the video that we have not, none of us seen. They've not released that piece yet, y'all. They've not released him surrender and everybody come huffing and puffing. I want to see that piece.
They don't know if you would still want to be aggressive towards them.
Well, I was already cuffed and sat down and,
Okay.
you know,
I know.
the other guys have patted me down and stuff.
Well, I've not been aggressive with you any. Clayton has not. I know Bates has not. So you're okay. I promise you. Okay. You're okay.
Mickey, it's our job now to protect you. I mean, you're in our custody. We're gonna do our best to make sure nothing happens to you. And we sure ain't gonna do that to you.
Mickey, you know we will be. You know we will.
Got 5 grandkids.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But you know we will be. You know I've not been unfair to anybody I dealt with.
Not with me.
Yeah. And we've been together a long time.
We have.
Yeah.
Just, even after I get there and stuff, just.
We're gonna make sure you're all right. Don't worry. We ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. I promise you that. Nothing. I'll go with him, and nobody's gonna intersect with us or anything.
No, I promise you, I'll drive you the whole way. I'll drive you the whole way.
Why do you think we would do something to you, Mickey? I'm just curious.
We'll be down there a little bit, Bates. He just want to talk to you for a second. So,
Be down where.
Sallyport, when we get done talking, we'll go down there.
He runs Bates off there. But one of the things that I think I just have to point out, he sits there and does like circles in his socks on the floor when they're asking him those questions. And they're babying him so much. Now, I've said that before. Now, we just heard him talk and refer to them coming in all huffy and puffy. And I've always questioned that. Why isn't anybody saying, what the hell, Mickey? What did you do this for? My God, you know, how you would normally react. And I'd say that's exactly how they've reacted, but they've hid that piece of video from us. For whatever reason, they don't want us to see that piece of video yet. I don't know if they're saving it for the trial or if they've just not wanted to release it because of whatever reason. But we've not seen that piece yet.
You got gas already, full tank?
I got 3/4. Which way are we going to the Sally Pond?
Not outside.
I don't want to go back that way.
Yeah.
Now, come on, guys.
What's the best way to go? I don't know. What's the best way to go, Bates?
I think it is probably that way in the elevator.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can all walk with you.
We'll figure that out.
I promise you, Mickey. Listen, I promise you. You've known me and him for what? Since we were 14.
Come on now,
Okay.
be fair to me.
And I promise you
This right here is the Leslie County Jail, and they beat the hell out of me and killed me and stuff there, you know.
Nothing like that's
they're
going
not going to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
I promise.
and hell, I ain't got nothing on me now. Don't get me back there towards the active crime scene, me end up dead. When a million other people see me.
No.
Listen, the elevator's right there.
See, he knew he's in his right mind right there because he says, don't get me back there near an active crime scene. In his mind, he's thinking they're going to walk me back here towards the scene of the crime and then they're going to pew me. That's basically what he was saying there. But he was in his right mind enough to refer to an active crime scene. I think that was important to point out.
Don't they go down the Sally Port?
Car or anything.
Yeah. Heck, you
So
know,
who's all going on transport?
Me and him. I'll go with them. I'll be in the front, the passenger, he'll be the driver.
I'm for sure I got 3/4 of my gas.
Yep. Cameras will be, listen,
I promise, Mickey.
cameras will be on, everything will be good.
Yeah, I know how that,
I'll go in there.
Okay, Mickey, so listen, do you want to tell us what happened? That's up to you. I'm not trying to force you. It's up to you if you want to tell us what happened. I mean, like I said, something led up to this. It just didn't happen. We would just like to know why it transpired this way. If you don't want to, that's up to you. You don't want to talk about it? Okay.
you're gonna kill me, ain't you?
No.
No, Mickey, why in the world would we do that?
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? Just making sure. And if not, then we'll try to figure out the transport situation.
They never did read him his rights.
You already told me what it was.
Well, how we're going to take you down there and stuff. So
Y'all are gonna kill me, I know you are.
No, why would you think that, Mickey?
They asked him about reading him their rights or his rights, and they said that they did not read him his rights. They asked if they formally interviewed him at the jail after this happened, and they said no. Nobody even went to interview him. We hear them repeatedly ask him here and in the police car what happened. But that's very strange because nobody ever read him his rights for them to be asking him those questions. And then nobody went in to formally interview him after reading him his rights. So that whole thing there is very strange. They all knew better. They all knew how they were supposed to play that, and none of them did it. It's just odd.
Let's just get it over with. Let's just go.
you don't want to let us know what happened. Okay. Just if you don't care to hang tight, because I took on some of this property, I just need to give that to somebody.
Okay.
I'm probably
Now, come on now, you guys are
no.
do me and
No,
I
need to get.
property.
All I had was,
You had your cell phone, your keys. I need to take that holster and
Now, come on now.
I need to go give that to somebody else. I need to move my car. My car's in the middle of the street.
Now,
Actually, I may leave my keys with you.
okay.
If you could take it to my house and just drop it off.
come on, sure, guys, don't.
That property's in my seat if you want to do that.
Okay,
Get one of them to follow you or something.
okay.
You don't care?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We'll do that. Let me, and we'll let you take that with other people.
Kill me, guys.
We ain't gonna
Come on now.
Can you slide your shoes on, Mickey?
No, now, come on. Come on now, don't do me like that.
Mickey, nobody's gonna treat you unfairly at all, okay?
You want one more drink of water before we go too?
Come on now, don't do me like this.
Mickey, nothing's gonna happen to you, I promise you. So
Yeah.
we're not even gonna
Don't
worry
do
about
me
it.
like this now, guys, come on.
Like, I don't have the best patience myself. I'll just, just being honest. He would have really gotten on my nerves. If we had already went through this, 10 different times, he would have really gotten on my nerves. I probably would have been like, come on now. I ain't even trying to listen to your BS no more. I can only take so much. And then once I feel like they're just, doing just to be doing, I ain't got much sympathy.
Now, Nikki, nobody's gonna lay a finger on you, okay? Come on now. Can we loosen these up? My hands are.
Let's get down here to the Sally Port and we'll look at
Come
it.
on now. Come on.
Looks like he's the victim.
Yeah. Yes, it will be. Come on.
Here's this holster. Yeah.
Judge Mullins, not a victim.
Mickey, you're fine. I got my camera on.
Come on now, guys. No.
We got to get down there some way,
No.
okay? Mickey.
No, that ain't the way to the jail now, guys.
What's the way to the jail? How'd you get down there? I don't know. I've never done it from
That
here.
ain't the way to the jail.
What's the way to the jail? I thought the elevator went.
No.
That's
The elevator.
Does the elevator go down to the jail?
No,
They don't?
no, that elevator don't go down jail. That elevator only goes up Circuit Court.
But only,
How do we get to be the Sally Port?
Huh?
it's either outside or through this stairwell,
You
ain't
don't
it?
have to go outside.
How do you get there? Show
You
us.
can go through that stairwell right there.
Well, come on. Show us. I don't know it.
Come on now, guys.
I've
Be
never
fair with me now.
I've been to this floor of the courthouse.
We can get to the jail right here too. I'll show you.
Well, no, there's people in there. We can't,
No,
we ain't
Come
going.
on now, it's clear.
No, there's a woman right there. No, we're not going in there.
We're waiting in the Sally Port.
Come on,
Mickey,
Mickey.
we ain't putting you in the Letcher County jail.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying to do that.
When we ain't.
Come on now.
Now I also want to point out that they've got the neon fire department all lined up there along the back side. I don't understand why they are in there. They should have, because I'd say the judge has already been, declared deceased. Everybody who shouldn't have been in that courthouse should have already been outside. So I'm sorry if it upsets anybody, but I tend to feel like they were all still in that back corridor trying to be nosy. I could be wrong, but I'd say they's probably just trying to be nosy.
Ain't gonna hurt you, Mickey. Ain't gonna drink you anywhere.
Let's go down the stairwell.
Come on now, guys. Come on now.
You're good. Come on. That's right here.
Don't let them do this to me, now, guys. Come on now.
Mickey, we ain't doing nothing to you. Taking you downstairs, okay?
Come on now.
Nobody's gonna do a thing to you.
You walk yourself, okay?
No, there's gloves there and everything now. Come on now.
down.
And gloves.
Where they come from?
That's from
Come on now.
that's from EMS.
No.
Keep going.
Now,
Come on. You're all right.
Now. Y'all don't kill me now.
Mickey, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. So take you down here and put it in the car.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go this way.
Sally.
Come on. Nope, don't. Not that way. Not that way. Come on.
Mickey, speak to my heart.
No, you can't talk to him. You can't talk to him. Come on, Mickey. You know better.
Come on now. Don't put me down in jail. Here. We're not.
See, that don't make no sense.
Is that the jail or is this?
This is right here.
Come on
How
now.
do we get in the Sally Port? Is that
There you go. It cuts left right here. I have been.
Open the door.
Hold on. Give it a second.
There shouldn't have been nobody in there.
No,
Come on now.
everybody's on lockdown.
Come on now.
No, it's all right.
Come on now.
He's why the person arrested is being the tour guide.
This ain't right.
KSB, open the door.
This ain't right, guys. Come on. Just get me to a facility.
That's what we're trying to do.
Okay.
It's a long way
Come on.
to walk from here to Letcher County. You know, I'd rather not be there.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on now, guys. Who's in the Sally Port?
They,
Who's in the car with them in the back?
Just Jake.
just us.
Nobody in the back.
Come on.
That's us.
Be fair with me now.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on now. Come on now, guys.
Very good.
No cameras out there now. Come on.
I got my
Cameras right there.
I got my camera on.
Oh, come on now.
Just push through the door there.
There's cameras in that group?
No, there's something, somebody's in. No.
No. Here, don't let it alone. Keep going. Keep going.
There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Make sure there ain't no weapons or nothing now.
Ain't nothing in there, bro.
Yeah. Come on now. Right here, open up the back hatch. Come on. No, now come on. Y'all gonna leave me in here and let me die? No, I can't get up in there. Come on now.
I'm over there, bro. My bike's up in there.
I can't. Yeah, man, I can't get in. These cuffs are way too tight. Come on now, guys. Come on now.
You may pick your leg up, my brother.
Y'all got carbon monoxide in here. Come on now. Come on. I can't sit like this. I can't. Come on now. Be fair to me.
We're being good to you, brother. You stick your leg up in there.
Come on now, guys. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Please.
You want to scoot on over a little bit to the left?
Come on now.
Try to scoot on over a little bit more. That way we don't hit you. Can you go any bit farther? I just want to hit you with the door. Put your knee in there, my friend.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Bates. Hey, Bates. Can we loosen this up a little or give the window down?
I'm sorry.
Can we loosen this up a little? Be fair to me, man.
I got some air. I'll crack the window for you, but I can turn the air on back here. Okay?
Yeah. Be fair to me now.
I promise, Mickey. I promise.
God, please.
I promise.
It's hot back here, man. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Come on now, guys. Make sure I get to the jail. Come on now, guys.
I was asking why you done it. Was it over your family?
Come on now, guys. What are you doing?
I'm just talking to you. I'm just asking, was it something to do with your family or anything like that? Was it something to do with your family? Something happened.
He never said a word.
Something did happen. You know, I mean, it'd be good to let us know. Why did you want to talk to your daughter while ago, Nick? Something did happen that, you know.
Now, on the daughter part, from what I've kind of figured out this much time later, it looks more like he went to the school, the high school, to try and see her that day, and he was turned away. Now, I don't know if he was turned away by the teachers or if he was turned away by his daughter, but he had went to the high school allegedly to see his daughter, and he was turned away. He couldn't get in there. Now, when my oldest son, Willie, when he went there, I had to go pick him up several times, and they've got it locked down tight up there at LCC. They have it like you walk in the front door and you have to walk through another couple of doors before you can get into the school. Like you have to go into the office section before. I mean, just the way that they have it set up, you cannot get into that school unless, you know, you're let in. Or at least the last time I was up there, you couldn't. So that's what I've understood, unless I've got that wrong. But he allegedly went up there to see his daughter and he was turned away.
Involve something that could help you when you go to trial and get a fair trial. Letting us know kind of what's going on, what led to this. Maybe we're almost to the jail. I'll ask one last time. Is there anything you want? Is this anything to do with your family? So if that's some information that we need to know. And what kind of information comes out that always can change how investigations are worked. You know what I mean? And how they're looked at. You know that. Like I said, something led to this. Come on now, guys. Guys, no guys. This is not the jail. This is not the jail now. This is not the jail. Okay, Mickey. Anyway, so do you want to talk about it? Is this to do with anything with your family, your daughter, or anything? Bring one in. Okay. Do they have to back out to get out, or does that circle out? Does it circle out, or do they? Okay. So, it's who you passing me off to? Leslie. We've talked about this. This is Leslie County Jail. Who you passing me off to, though? No, nobody. He knows the way here. We didn't know the way. Oh, yeah. Y'all are passing me off here now to somebody. I don't know why you think this. Y'all are going to let somebody hurt me. Yeah. Come on now, guys. Be fair. Yeah. Don't pass me off to nobody. The only people we're passing you off to is the jailers. Just okay. Yeah. They said there's somebody in there that they got to clear out. Yeah, come on now, guys. Is this anything to do with your family? I think that's some information that would be nice to be out there so we knew what exactly led to this. I'm putting in that Leslie County van.
Court focused on the sheriff's representation. Stein surprisingly showed up with a public defender before the judge appointed him one, an unusual move.
It kind of looks different, doesn't it? That angle. Maybe it's just TV.
Is that a portion of the video? Yes. about the party that we saw in that video?
That was Sheriff Mickey Steins and Judge Kevin Mullins.
And also, who had the firearm?
Sheriff Steins.
And then Judge was also in his black robe.
Yes.
Do you know what portion of the courthouse that is?
That is the judge's chambers
And where's that located at, physically located?
in the Letcher County Courthouse.
Would you like to cross-examine the witness?
Would you?
It was a short clip that was played there. How long do you believe that clip was?
That we just watched,
Yes, sir.
just 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Yes.
David, is that a portion of the video?
Yes, it is.
And were you able to identify the party that we saw in that video?
That was Sheriff Mickey Steins and Judge Kevin Mullins.
That's his daughter there in the dark hair. That's his wife in the blonde. All right. You guys did such a great job on that. Thank you for putting that together for everybody. So anybody that ever wants to go look at it, make sure you go check them out. It is R&M Productions. We've got a link to them in the description of the video. And go check them out. They've got a playlist that's got a lot of the depositions and stuff in there. And they've done a great job putting their videos together. So make sure you go subscribe to their channel and watch their stuff. Hopefully we'll do some collabs together and get y'all some good content out there. Well, I don't know where Sweet Tater went. So you guys, we've got our merch in the merch store, so go make sure that you grab you a t-shirt or a hat or something. We've got the You Might Be a Hillbilly If. We've got some stuff out with that on it, and then just our normal funny stuff. And make sure that you come check us out in the evenings. We always try and aim for 7 p.m. for our normal show. Sometimes I have to give or take an hour or two depending on what we've got going on. We're getting ready to start another trial watch during the day. I kind of wanted to take a couple days after Karen Reed trial. Well, it was like a 38-day trial or something like that. That was a lot. So we took a couple days break, and now we're getting ready to start our trial watch back up for during the days. So come be with us for the trial watches. And yeah, come be with us tomorrow night. for another big show. Thank you, Lord, for another day being able to come together in your name. Lord, I was sitting thinking today about just how hot it is outside and how miserable the sweat and the heat can be. And I'm so thankful for the roof over my head, Lord. I'm so thankful for air conditioning, just for being able to feel comfortable in such miserable weather conditions. I'm so blessed, Lord. I'm so thankful for all the blessings that you give me in my life. I try not to ever ask for too much, Lord. I'm thankful for just being able to pay my bills and waking up every day, Lord. None of us are promised tomorrow, and so every single day that we have is a blessing and it's a gift. And I pray for those that are lost, Lord. I pray that you'll soften their hearts and guide them to you. I pray that you'll forgive me for my sins. Thank you, Lord, for saving my soul. Until we come together again, Lord, we give you all praise, honor, and glory. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye.